What's up, guys? This is Anthony from Hawkeye Rides. I'm here today at Toyota of Wesley Chapel. Caroline and Jason has given us the all-new, redesigned 2021 Toyota Sienna LE front-wheel drive 8-passenger. MSRP starts at $34,460. The model we're bringing today, $37,649. No more V6. This is a new hybrid. It's a 2.5-liter inline-4 VVT-IE hybrid electric motor with 245 horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque, matted to a CVT transmission with sequential shift controls, 36 to 36 mpgs, making this the best in class. We're going to go over all the specs and details, starting now. For 2021, the power has decreased from that V6 296 horsepower. However, 36 miles to the gallon city, highway, and combined, this is not a plug-in hybrid. So you're getting awesome gas consumption, an aggressive front bumper styling, LED automatic headlamps, daylight runnings, and your low beams, a sleek headlamp assembly with the chrome aesthetics across the top, and it just goes into the Toyota symbol. I like the blue that goes around the Toyota badging. It really emphasizes the hybrid and the clean technology that we're getting out of the vehicle. I also like that they give you some sport heritage, giving you a bit of a spoiler lip here. Ground clearance still at 6.3 inches, so you could go over speed bumps, no problem. This is still a full functioning minivan. The width has increased from the styling cues by about ½ inch at 78.5 inches and the height of 68.5 inches. This is set with 17-inch alloy wheels with regenerative braking, the disc reading in the front at 12.9, the rear at 12.5. These are ventilated, a strut with coil springs for your front suspension, a multi-link with coil springs for the rear, gas pressurized shock absorbers, and a stabilizer bar. Now, the length of the vehicle has increased a hair over 3 inches at 203.7 inches. That also increases the wheelbase by a little bit over an inch at 120.5 inches. I like that they've given the chrome over the top and the black over the bottom, because whenever you open this second row to get in, sliding it back, if somebody were to leave something in the door panels, it won't scratch anything. Very easy to buff out. I like the hybrid badging on the side and the fact that the side view mirror caps are the same color as the body. The structure and proportions of the signs flow really easy all the way to the back of the LED wraparound taillights, and I like the proportions of the rear. Really mimics an SUV except for down through here. This is the minivan aesthetics. You got your exhaust tucked underneath here. I like that the Sienna's blacked out. I wish the LE was blacked out. It would have made a nice pop to it. Towing around 3,500 pounds. The model we have does not have a power tailgate. Going inside to your cargo at 33.5 cubic feet. Put the third row down at a 60-40 fold, you'll get 75.2 cubic feet. Second row at a 40-20-40 fold, all manually done, maxing at 101 cubic feet. You can manually move the third row down, and you can adjust it all the way down. You can also recline the seats back relatively far, or you can set them upright. You'll be set with your reverse camera. The Sienna does not offer a stow and go. They do offer a power vac, not in the model we have today, and it's in the center of the vehicle, which makes it easy to clean the whole vehicle, so you don't have to get out and go to the rear and then go all the way to the front. I like the fact that the 2021 Toyotas are giving a distinctive side profile, giving you different line structures so you know that this is a Toyota when you look at it, giving you luxury amenities. Keep the key fob in your pocket. You can lock and unlock all of the doors. You can't do that with some of the luxury lines nowadays. Let me know in the comments what you think of the exterior of the redesigned 2021 Toyota Sienna. As we go into the interior, go over the tech and take this for our test run. Entering inside the Toyota Sienna, you're going to be getting 40.1 inches of headroom, 40.3 inches of legroom, front bucket seats, 8-way power adjustment for the driver. The passenger will be manual, tri-climate control settings. You'll have the metal look through the dash and throughout the cabin. I like the center console area that they've redesigned as well, and the bi-level dash. I think it just has a lot of areas and compartments. Opening up in here, you get a USB and a USB-C and more storage. Cup holders, you got 4 in the center that you can fit. 16.9 ounce water bottle. You can fit maybe 4 20-ounce bottles. Storage for your phone here. Here, you have all of the amenities on the dash as well. They do offer a wireless charging pad, however, we don't have it in this model. You also get another USB here, multi-function steering wheel with your MID screen in the center. You do not get a tachometer, you will get an odometer. It'll show your power, your eco, and your charge. Again, this is not a plug-in hybrid. For the elbows, it's soft on both sides. Door panel storage, you got 2 tiers. You can store up to at least 18 cup and bottle holders throughout the cabin, which is an immense amount. 6-speaker audio sound system. This is an 8-inch infotainment screen. We do not have the navigation, but it is a touch-derived screen. You will have your HD radio and your Sirius XM. It's a full cloth headliner and full cloth upholstery, Bluetooth connectivities, your smartphone device integrated as we go into the second row. For the second row, I'm at 39.3 inches of headroom, 39.9 inches of legroom. You can manually move the seats forward, and you can move it so much that I can't even fit. You can also move it all the way back, and you can recline it so it's like I can sleep. You can also put this center seat down so it'll be more like an armrest, or if you need more leg room for the third row. You'll have 2 USB ports, the Sienna badging, cup holders there in the center, your third climate control with the air vents in the ceiling, your manual sunshades, door panel. You'll have an area that you can put a phone, and you can also put a cup as well. So you have plenty of cup holders for the second row. Let's see how I look in the center. All right, so if I put the armrest down for both of the side seats, it's gonna be tight. I mean, I can't even move. You would have to put these up. It's not necessarily the most desirable seat, but because it's a flat floor, you can fit 3 people in the second row without any issues. But if you want to relax, you can leave somebody out of the center, just throw them in the back of that third row that we're going into now. Entering into the third row, very easy. Just slide this up, pull it all the way forward, and look how much space. I could just walk in without any issues in the third row. For the third row, I'm at 37.4 inches of headroom, 38.7 inches of legroom. What I've done is I've adjusted the seat forward a little bit and adjusted the other seat completely back and reclined so you could see the difference. I can fit, and you can definitely fit 3 occupants in the back seat. These seats also recline. The only disadvantage, you have to do it from this side. Pull it, slide back, and it goes almost all the way back. I still get a cup holder on both sides. The only disadvantage is there's only 2 USB ports, and it's all on the passenger side. Exiting out, very easy. Just pull the lever, slide it forward, no problems getting out. Taking the 2021 Toyota Sienna out for our run. Right now, it's running 100% eco-friendly. We have no gas at all that's running, and that's really cool. You can do this for around 1 mile to maybe 5 miles. It really just depends on how much you push the throttle. You will hear the engine cut in as soon as it does. 245 horsepower. It's around 50 horsepower, give or take, less than the 2020 model. However, this is not something that you're looking to get super fast somewhere. I mean, realistically, this is a vehicle that is for family oriented. You're going to get your day-to-day activities done. You're going to have all your tech that you need in the vehicle. So you have all the amenities that you really need. And 176 pound-feet of torque, I mean, it's enough for what it is. You're carrying 8 people in the vehicle. 36 mpgs though. That is something that is awesome. Now we have to give it some throttle, so we're gonna see how well she performs. Giving it full throttle, full 245 horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque. I mean, you get up to speed pretty quick. It gets really noisy. The engine, and that's obvious with the eCVT transmission, and this is hybrid technology, it's gonna be a little bit noisy in the engine. It's nothing really to complain about. You do hear some wind noise, and it's predominantly through the windscreen. It's not really so much through the wheel wells. It is a super comfortable car. When you're driving a minivan, you're looking for something that's like a limousine, and this is definitely that model. It's hip outside. Inside, you have all the amenities. You have all the connectivities that you need, blind spot monitoring, so you have the protection for the front and the rear. Makes it also easier for the driver, and I can see pretty much everything. I don't have to worry about turning my head. If I do turn my head back, it is a long turn. That is something to note. You won't really be looking past the second row. So the whole third row, even though there's windows, it can be a blind spot. However, you got the blind spot monitoring detection systems on the side, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's a minivan. You're gonna enjoy cruise control and that 36 mpgs that you're getting out of this vehicle. Braking in the vehicle is good. The regenerative braking system, you do hear a woo noise, but this is pretty much normal on all regenerative braking systems. They do mask it depending on the luxury level and how much money you're gonna spend realistically. I'm gonna give it some throttle, so it's gonna turn on that hybrid engine and give it a little bit of power. Not full throttle. It's actually kind of funny because when you're looking at it, it shows the power line instead of your tachometer. So that's something to get used to. A full U-turn with a complete stop, you're gonna be getting right at 1.5 lanes to 2 lanes, giving it full throttle so you can see that power gauge going up. Again, you're gonna hear that 4-cylinder engine, but it gets up to speed quick. I mean, super smooth transitioning with the eCVT transmission as well. I don't feel anything with these 17-inch wheels. I don't have to worry about any visibility in the front because I have so many windows. I do like the functionality. The storage compartments has a lot of storage compartments. I mean, I got 4 cup holders here, so if I am stopping at any fast food restaurant, I can put almost all of the cups in the first row and just kind of hand it slowly to the back occupants. If you're just driving the car on an everyday basis, it is a little hard to get that EV mode. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Anytime you touch the pedal really at like a 2 RPM, even though it doesn't show you that on the tachometer because there isn't one, it's gonna turn on the engine. I do like the fact that it's not a plug-in hybrid, 36 mpgs, something you could drive every day. I could pretty much nearly get out of the state of Florida with 1 tank of gas, and that's awesome, considering the fact that I could do that with 8 people in the vehicle. We're gonna take this back to Toyota of Wesley Chapel, go over the reverse camera, and wrap this review up. You do have your lines, they do not move, but it is a clear screen, and it's a huge screen too for the size of this cabin. I'd like to thank Caroline and Jason here at Toyota of Wesley Chapel for giving us the 2021 Toyota Sienna LE for our car review. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Hawkeye community. If not, click that subscribe button, check out the details, the merchandise, everything we do here at Hawkeye Rides.